I'm gonna just say it. I have cancer. I have breast cancer. Oh my God! Oh.
Oh, I know how to ring a bell, honey. Okay. Ring a like, let's
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're gonna be looking at The Real Housewives of Miami, Season 6, Episode 2. And when I tell you, like, I literally almost started crying in this episode because of Gertie. It's really hard. Not that many times has the reality TV show have made me tear up, but her moment definitely made me tear up. I feel like Larsa was very insensitive, and I get her confusion, don't get me wrong, but obviously if she's telling you, don't tell me how to feel and listen to me, and you're still like, I'm just confused, why are you crying? It just makes no sense at the point. But y'all, I'm getting ahead of myself. Like, comment, subscribe. If this is your first time looking at my channel, please hit the subscribe button and hit that like button, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the best.
Alright, so basically we open up with Dr. Nicole. She basically is going out and having ice cream with her son. She calls Gertie on FaceTime and let her know, like, look, I don't know what's going on with you. I love you. I care about you. We should go, you know, have a girls' day happy hour with me, you, Adriana, and Julia. That's good. Let's do that. So Gertie's like, okay, cool. Let's get the girls together. Let's do that. Jump over to Jody's house. Adriana is basically her old house, right? And you know, it's literally like night and day difference. Like our Adriana's house is very much, I would say mid-tones, stone floors. It gave like dungeon, but not like a dark dungeon, but like medieval-ish, right? When Jody got it, he revamped it. He made it look more modern, airy. It's like white spaces, open. The backyard is breathtaking. If I definitely want to go move to Miami for a year because the views, living on the lake. Maybe I should over here get me a rich man. So while all the girls and Jody are walking through the house, he's like, yeah, you know, this house is really nice, but you know, I need probably to make some more closet space for Lisa. And I'm like, she's not even divorced yet, and she's going through a custody battle, and like, give her a second to breathe. Talk about closet space. Anyway, got time. But I'm happy that, you know, she's in a space that she can find love again, and she has someone that actually nourishes her. So I'm not even mad. Like, girl, go ahead. We see Larsa, Kiki, and Alexia go on a workout with Larsa's trainer. And you know, Larsa's like, the reason why my body look like this is because of him. I'm like, girl, you mean him, Dr. Him? Or Dr. Miami? Because baby, stop. So Alexia brings up Todd not being there, and then Kiki's like, oh my God, like when you made your announcement, you brought up the whole divorce thing. I'm like, why would she say that?
How? I was like, they just got married. I'm like, I hope they're not having a problem. Like, especially when you mentioned we're not getting a divorce. I was like, I had to start with that.
She said, I said it because at the end of the day, that was y'all were thinking. Kiki's like, like, yeah, she gagged you, right? So Kiki feels that, you know, there's more to the story, but Alexia tells them that, you know, everything is good, but, you know, she feels like, you know, out of all the people there, you know, Adriana, she thought that she would at least say something. And Kiki was like, oh, don't worry. She did, because when we were driving here, she was basically saying that you're with your husband for money.
Riding with them to the event, she went on and said,
why would Alexia be without Todd? Things enables Alexia to feel that she's better.
Adriana, why do you apologize to Alexia and you know that you don't like this girl? Don't do it for TV. Be your authentic, real self and just say, look, Alexia, we're not cool. I'm not cool with you. I just can't move forward with you. And I will respect that than someone saying, girl, you know, I'm so sorry. Wave the white flag. And you don't mean it. Fake as hell. And it's definitely points away from Adriana. For real. So Marisol calls while they're there and she's like, hey, I'm doing a gay brunch. I want to invite you all the girls, but we're not inviting Julia because no ma'am. I doubt that Julia will be hurt. Right. So we see Lisa, Adriana, and Julia in Jody's kitchen back at his house. And, you know, he went upstairs, and he was like, what it was. They talk about, you know, Marisol.
Issue with Marisol, she spreads unsustainable rumors, and then washes her hands, kind of takes her hands away. And
look, at the end of the day, Marisol has her hand in the pot. She stirred the pot, and she just wants to just hide away and just be, you know, what happened? And that's not what it is. Julie's like, look, I just want to hold her responsible because someone needs to. They talk about Gertie and feeling like, okay, something's going on, and they just don't know what's going on, and they just want to like rally around her and like, be a support system for her. We see Larsa and Marcus out at a restaurant. They basically talk about their unconventional relationship and how, you know, his dad made comments to the press, and you know how people see the age difference. Like I said before, my mom, she's married somebody 17 years her junior, and they've been married for 10 years now. I mean, they're going strong, so it was what it was. So we see Lisa driving to court for basically the temporary support, and you know, Lenny is basically worth $50/60 million, right? So she's looking for basically money to like support her for them like monthly. So her lawyer's like, look, I know you're driving, turn right back around. Mind you on the highway. I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
What?
I've got news. You can turn around.
What do you mean?
You don't have to go to the hearing. Lenny agreed.
He was like, turn right back around. He agreed to all the paperwork. He's signing everything. We're good. He said, we won this battle. We still got more to go. So she's happy. So we find out that she's getting $8,000 a month, which I would be pissed. $50 to $60 million. If we divide that, Lisa should be getting at least, but I don't know how Florida's laws are. Lisa should be getting at least $30,000 a month. Yeah.
I said what I said.
$30,000 a month. So she can over here just do whatever she want to do. Live her lifestyle that she's living right now. Especially after what he did. Like y'all, if y'all watched last season, y'all would be on Lenny's big back neck. Like, how can he do what he did to her publicly? And mind you, I don't know the relationship. I don't know shit about what they got going on behind closed doors. Mind you, behind closed doors, she could be over here windmilling down for her life, over here tearing him up. We don't know. But all I can go off on is what I see. And what I saw last season, I did not like that because, mind you, I have ties to, you know, like my mom was publicly cheated on, and it was embarrassing, and it changed the course of my life because I was over here living in Italy for 4 years and then came back from Italy and had to go to North Carolina. So I went from, you know, Italian lifestyle to the country. So it was what it was, yeah. So we see Marisol, she has her gay brunch, and you know, she walks in and you know, she's just talking like, okay, this is not living up to my standards. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The segue over to Nicole. When I say Nicole was pumping up, she just walked up. I said, this is a rich woman. Dr. Nicole is that girl, right? So, you know, we see Gertie, Adriana, and Julia arrive. They're all having drinks. They're kikiing, having a good time. And, you know, while they're eating and having a good time, guess who walks up? Emilio Estefan. He greets the girls and plays music that Adriana is doing, and which like I tell you, this is why I feel like Adriana should be full time. The girl has a storyline. We're going on a trip for her, so why isn't she full time, right? But you know, I want to know more about Kiki, but that's just me being like, you know, my personal thoughts. But outside my personal thoughts, Adriana says, you know, after the party, you know, I saw Todd. It was like, I apologized to him for, you know, if I said anything hurtful or, you know, disrespectful. He said, no, you're fine. You're fine. And she was like, yeah, you know, you probably have to figure out your marriage because, you know, something probably going on there. And basically talking about, he was like, you're right on the nose.
Culprit, like who drove him out of the group? Then I said, it looks like you guys are gonna need some time to figure out your marriage. He goes, right on the nose.
Do I believe this happened? Hell no. We know that Adriana is facetious. There was no footage, which I'm surprised because they were filming there, but we don't know. Also at the brunch, we see the girls talking about Todd's absence, and Lexi's like, look, you know, we fight hard, but we love even harder.
Things are great between Todd and I. They're good. We fight and we fight hard, but we love even harder. And at the end, love always wins. So
basically they're over here windmilling down and out. But, you know, Larsa basically talks about, you know, she's going to have a party for Marcus leaving town. And she's like, well, how long is he gone? She's like, yeah, he's come back in town. He was only gone for 2 days. We're doing a welcome home party. And they're like, girl, stand up.
How do you hoes act like if you ain't in no relationship, you gon' die? Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up. Stand up.
We get you got a man. Cool. Kiki asked Lisa, like, is Jody a rebound, or is he actually someone that you want to invest time in? And Lisa's like, I have never been loved like this in my life.
Married for almost 15 years.
I don't think I've ever been this loved in my life. I've never had anyone this obsessed with me, and that's what I want.
And do you know how sad that is for her to be married to Lenny Big Back Ass for 15 years, and for her to say that she has never been loved like that, or this is the most love she's been? It's just sad that, you know, money, success can cloud your responsibilities, or you stay in a situation longer than what it needs to be. We know that Lisa was fighting for the relationship. Cool, that's fine, I get it. But at some point, some things just have to be let go. Like, I remember I was in a relationship with this one guy, and it happened, and we both lived in 2 different cities, over like 50 miles apart. It was a strain because we couldn't see each other every day because we have jobs. I was in school working. I was working full time and I was in school, so it was hard. But you know, we just came to the mutual consensus that, you know, we just have to part ways because it's not working. So sometimes things just have to go their natural course, and I feel like Lenny and Lisa's relationship and marriage was overdue. But you know, that's just my opinion. We go back to the happy hour spot with Nicole, and Nicole asks Gertie, like, Gertie, what's going on? Because we saw you leaving, and you're telling Larsa, like, I'm gonna need you. If you need me, I'm gonna need you. What's going on?
Horizontes party. Why were you so upset? Because I feel like when I was leaving, there was something off. I feel like I know you, like I could like look at you and we like.
Gertie basically felt like Larsa was being aggressive, and this, that, and the third. To be honest, I don't think that Larsa was being aggressive. She came up and asked Gertie a question. To be honest, we know why I feel like Gertie took it that way, just because what she's going through. But do I feel like Larsa was being aggressive towards Gertie? No.
What do you mean I was faking? I'm like, wait, who? Oh, me? What? Like, it was just like taken aback by this aggressive and abrasive behavior.
I feel like she was being more persistent. So, you know, everybody's still confused, and Gertie's like, look. She starts to cry. And she was like, look, I don't want to dampen the mood, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. She's like, I had breast cancer.
And I'm going to just say it. I have breast cancer. Oh my God, no.
And, you know, the girls have visceral reactions. Like, Nicole's crying. Julia's, like, stunned. Adriana's, like, about to fall off the couch. And it's, like, hard. And I really do feel for Gertie, and yeah, like that whole situation, like I was over here crying, like I was over here eating some popcorn, tears coming out, right? And then she basically said that she had to have like invasive surgery, and you know the girls are like rallying around her. Gertie's making jokes, which is good that she's in this headspace, because I feel like sometimes being in such a gloomy and dark place could, you know, do more damage than what the actual sickness is.
And it's now stage 1, and family there for your friends. Now it's time for us to be there for you.
And you know, as of Tuesday, Gertie did announce that she is cancer free.
Oh wait, this is my certificate. I did it. Ooh, you did it. You guys are the best. You best. Always, baby. Russell's here. Say hi, everybody. Happy birthday, my love. I know he hates this. He hates it.
Oh, thank you.
Everything is on.
Yeah, we're good.
Everything's on.
Yes.
Read side to side, okay?
What are we doing? Ready for what?
Ring the bell. Read
Oh my
side.
God, that's right. I forgot.
Okay, move out your way. And you're gonna bring it side to side, okay? 3 times.
Oh, I know how to ring a bell, honey.
Okay.
Ring a like, let's
Just so happy that, you know, she was able to move forward within her life, and you know, I feel like this is just going to make her as a stronger person, right? We hop over. I'm gonna skip Alexia and Todd because they weren't talking about nothing. Okay. So Gertie and Larsa basically meet out for lunch. Larsa is basically confused with Gertie, and Gertie feels like Larsa doesn't listen to me, and she basically just shoots me off and just does not validate what I'm saying.
Just like, explain to me why you're on social media saying I'm fake. I've been nothing but nice to you. We are obviously on completely different planets.
Look, it wasn't the time and the place to have that conversation, and you came up to me and I didn't want to have the conversation. Larsa's like, okay, so was social media the time and the place? I mean, she has a point. But Gertie's like, look, every time we're over here talking, you're disrespectful, your tone is disrespectful. And Gertie basically gives her like clear examples of why she felt like she was disrespectful.
Must on her. If Michelle Obama was in the room, she wouldn't be speaking, would she?
I didn't say it like that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't say it like that.
It was very hurtful. And that's how I feel.
Larsa's like, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but it is what it is. Gertie starts to cry. She's like, look, this is what I'm talking about. You say you don't know what I'm saying. You can't hear me. She said, look, it's triggering because, you know, as a kid, I didn't know English coming here, so I had to learn English. So, you know, I'm over here speaking and I want to have the same respect and give me the same respect. So Larsa's like, you know, I speak 4 languages, and she's basically telling her like, girl, it's not about you.
You're saying no offense, I have no idea what you're saying.
And that's my point. You're not listening to me. And that's not a friend I want.
Maybe if you say a few less words.
Don't box me in, because that's one thing I don't like.
The biggest portion of their conversation was what Gertie was telling Larsa at the end. She told her, said, Larsa, you do not allow me a open space to be open with you. And, you know, Larsa is not clicking to her, and it's irritating because she's being insensitive. She's like, what are you talking about? I don't get it. I said, I'm sorry.
Like, you need to offer a safer space for people to be able to be open.
Gertie, are you really doing this right now?
And it's just like, at some point, she probably just wants you to listen to her and not say nothing. And just be like, okay, I understand you said I'm being disrespectful. Let's move forward. Okay, say what you have to say now. I'm gonna give you the floor. I'm not gonna respond. Cause Larsa, she always wants to like win the argument. And it's just like, at some point, it's not about winning the argument. Obviously, we know, we can visibly see that something's going on with Gertie, and you're not even being sensitive enough to take that into account.
Do you want me to start crying too? Do you want me to tell you everything that's going on in my life?
We're done.
What are you crying about? What are you crying about? I apologize to you. What are you crying?
And then you're over here just like, why are you crying? Bitch. Because I want to. Like, the fuck? But Gertie's just like, look, I'm about to go. And they end the episode right there. Like I said, it's gonna be tough watching this season because everything that's transpired with Gertie. I wish her nothing but strength. I'm happy that, you know, she's moving forward in her life. She's cancer free. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a dollar, break your ear here. Step into the room and get a